We back. Alright, coffee made. The most badass option is obviously just to kill him. But we were told to save the hostages, and he's no longer a threat right now. And we'll just stop him next time, right?
You can go. But this isn't over. I'll find you eventually.
Maybe. But I made sure you won't follow me today. Those charges are still on a timer. Better hurry if you want to save your friends.
I probably could have just turned left right away and I would get there faster. Oh, that's not it. Hold up. I thought I could just run to them. That was not the case. Oh, the charges. Here we go. It's on top. We have to go up. I have gone the wrong way every time. You are very racist against that guy, but only that guy. Well, then that's not racism. That's just you hate that guy. He's an individual. Oh wait, there's another one. But it's up. Here we go. We saved everyone, but for how long?
Letting him go was better than the alternative. I thought you were going to stay someplace safe.
There might have been something I could have done to help. I thought I should be here. I know this asteroid better than anyone.
Okay.
You did it. Another hour and our course would have been irreversible.
Nice.
I ran the numbers, Shepard. X-57 would have struck near the capital city, the most densely populated region.
Sounds bad.
It's not going to happen, thanks to you. Is Katie in here? Is she all right? Is her team?
Yeah, I decided not to blow her up and instead let the bad guy go. Bryce Barlow. Kind of weird. I mean, that was probably a weird moment to come in on, but I was responding to chat. Anyway, thanks for the first time chat. She's fine.
Balak was holding them hostage. I let him go.
Also, coffee acquired.
Terrorists go or sacrifice innocent lives. I'm glad that's not a choice I had to make. Is that... Will you get in trouble for that? I mean, he could do the same thing somewhere else, couldn't he?
I mean, yeah, but maybe that time I'll get to shoot him.
The Alliance has a whole navy full of people like me, waiting to take him down. We'll be watching.
Shepard, thank you for my grandchildren's lives. I don't think I'll stick around, though. Not with the team gone. Too many ghosts. It's time for me to get back and spend some time with my family.
True.
Before I go, I'd like to offer you something. Maybe you'll have more use for it than I will. As lead engineer, I get some quality items. Take your pick. You've earned it.
Oh, damn. Okay, hold up. Human light armor, human medium, human heavy, Quarian armor, or an Ammoni tool. Omni tool, eh? You know, I have searched far and wide. Nowhere sells Quarian armor, and Tali's always in my party. So I'm thinking Quarian armor here. Everybody in chat be saying Omni tool, though. Omni is expensive. Is there any other place I can get Quarian armor, though? Be honest. Waifu's gotta look good, you know? I was beginning to think that they don't even have armor options because it's like part of their suit or something, right? Hold up. Hold up. Chief Engineer, can you hold on? I need to, I gotta Wikipedia something real quick. Only light Quarian armor is seen in-game. It says here. The only vendors that sell Quarian armor in Mass Effect 1 are non-human. To be specific, you want to go to the D-LAN Hanar merchant and Morlan in the Citadel in order to find it. I went to both of those places on the Citadel and none of them had Quarian armor. Is it like a random occurrence or something? I could have been blind. I could have missed it. Oh, it's random. Okay. So I randomly didn't see any ever. All right. I'll take the Omni tool and then we'll use the money from the expensive Omni tool to buy Waifu some threads.
I know it's a lot to ask, but that Omni tool of yours? I could really use something like that.
Shepard, I think I mentioned that you saved my kids and grandkids.
Mmm,
an Omni
delicious.
that? Take it, with my blessing. I hope you get good use out of it.
I will be selling it. Thank you. About your 3 engineers.
One more thing. You asked me to look into your missing engineers?
Have you found them?
Just one so far.
I came across a member of your crew. He didn't make it.
I see. Well, maybe the other 2 are still out there. Would you mind looking?
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard. We owe you.
The Savant 8. Reduced to Omnigel. Take it. You're all free now.
I can't believe you let Balak go. To save us. I half expected you to just let us die. Sacrifice the few for the many.
It wasn't really the few or the many. Because there's a chance that we catch him before he does any of this again, right? If it was the meteor hitting Earth or you die, I mean 4 million people. Sorry, but... Anyway. That's not my way.
Then I'd be no better than the Batarians. Besides, Balak won't get away with this. I know who he is now. He can't run forever.
You sound like my brother. He was always so stubborn.
He too was a stubborn jelly.
Right thing, no matter what.
I wish I could have saved him, too.
It's not your fault. You did what you could. At least Aaron died in a place he loved. He was
At least he died in a place he loved. The moon.
Said it would be an adventure.
Well, okay, an asteroid, but kind of like a moon. A celestial body, right.
I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but I should see to Aaron.
Of course.
I understand. You've been through enough today. I'll get out of your way.
Thank you. Oh, I don't even know your name.
I'm Commander Big Shepard. And don't you forget it.
Shepard. Commander Shepard.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. You're not exactly what I expected, but thank you.
How did the asteroid get all the way over here? Why wasn't someone alerted?
Now just talk to me for a while.
The asteroid was scheduled to arrive in a day or two. Balak just sped it up. This rock is full of valuable minerals, but it was too far from Terra Nova to be profitable, so we attached some fusion rockets to it and drove it back. It was all going smoothly until... We'll get everything back to normal soon enough. Almost everything.
Call on line 2 for Mr. Sig Beppard. I guess it would be Shig, right? Because you take both of the letters. Mr. Shig Beppard. Speaking.
That was a brave thing you did, Kate. Contacting me on the radio, risking your life.
Stubborn and determined runs in the family. My father was in the Alliance back on Earth. I think he was disappointed none of us kids signed up, but he'd be proud of Aaron. Sorry. I just...
What can you tell me about the Batarians? What were they hoping to achieve with all this?
I've been trying to reach you about your Normandy's extended warranty. Well, about that. It might be, for once, a pretty good idea to get one of those. Just in case. There's a Mass Effect 2, right?
It was his idea to redirect the asteroid. Said it was the will of the Batarian Rebellion, whatever that is. They
The will of the people.
I don't know. I don't think they're all as fanatical as he was.
You've been through a lot. I'll get out of your way.
So she's telling me not to be racist against all Batarians just because some of them are terrorists.
Goodbye.
I mean, that's reasonable. The reason I don't like them is because they're terrorists that try to crash an asteroid into an entire planet. It's not because they're Batarians. Do companies insure warships? Almost certainly not. Yeah, that just doesn't seem like something that you would insure.
Say, Shepard, you didn't happen to find any...
I came across a...
Okay, so he's who I come back to after I find the other engineers. Seems like a high-risk client. Yeah, it does. It seems like a client that you're just gonna lose out on, right? Tower, survey, vehicle wreckage, explosive cache, a radio. So I think these are the other two, right? This is one that I don't believe I've been to. This is going to be an annoying quest if this isn't the place. The insurance company for warships would be the government. True. But it's like, you know, maybe you're a mercenary, you have a fighter ship, you know, and you want to collect in case it gets destroyed, but I don't know. If it gets destroyed, are you alive? Probably not. So maybe the insurance company would be more than happy to insure it. Because chances are if your spaceship explodes in a dogfight, you are dead and there is no one to collect. And insurance only works if it's a scam. So maybe that is alright. There's always your estate, true. Well, I don't know about that. Every mercenary's background is, oh, my parents are dead, my whole family is dead, the ashes of Sparta or whatever. And so maybe you wouldn't have an estate. Okay, I found the guy that I already found. TJ Slats. Brilliant. So I went to the only place that I shouldn't have gone to. Just casually run him over. Probably have someone, a cousin, that manages Dunkin' Donuts on Saturn or whatever. Sure. Yeah, I got a sister-in-law, runs a Dunkachino on Uranus. Give her the money. Oh, of course we will, sir. Is that one? Engineer G. Mendel. Because I think I clicked on that guy already. But maybe he's one of them. Radio station, main facility. This one still has an exclamation point, so maybe... Yeah, big place. I don't know where the rest of them could be. I guess we'll go here. Maybe it's like not on the map you're supposed to truly explore.
Warning. Approaching operational boundary limits. Recall imminent.
Okay. Sorry, I won't do it. That guy never got his degree, so he doesn't count as an engineer. Brutal. I mean, maybe he was a Krogan engineer. You know? Very few people survive that program. Okay, that's like past the edge of the world. Let's just go to the radio station. Surely it has to be in one of the pre-marked locations. There's no way. They wouldn't do this to me. Oh no, is it really on top of here? Alright, I'm working on it. We're getting there. It's happening. Oh, it's this place. You know what? I kind of like the idea of that stupid song playing in the middle of an asteroid forever. And this is the perfect song for me not knowing where to go. Where the fuck are these missing engineers? I'm not waiting. I'm looking it up. Oh, okay. Yep, it just doesn't show it on the map. This engineer is right here. I'm saving your time and mine, chat. Do this the smart way. Yep, it's the very corner of the map. Oh, how I did not want to search for this. He's dead.
This is Dr. Himes. They found me, damn Batarians. I can hear them out there prowling around, trying to find a way in. It sounds like they're attaching something to the door. If I don't make it, tell my family I love them.
Code Gray. The neutrality people. If I don't make it, tell my wife. Hi. Next. Okay, the next place is... right about... there. Call Joker for pickup and tell him to hurry up. I mean, just call Joker and have him scan the planet for one person. Is that possible in the future? If I don't make it, tell my family I had another secret family that was my favorite. If I don't make it, tell my family I love them. And tell my secret family I love them more. Well, there's still a minefield I have to watch out for, huh? Okay. This fucking vehicle. Oh my god. Please. You know, one thing will be in super future 2169 or whatever star date this thing is set at. I bet in real life we will have better lunar vehicles than this. So we'll be ahead of Mass Effect in one way, at least. I mean, it's gotta be. All this work just to tell the dude that they're all dead. But hey, alright. If there's no Quarians, then you don't care. True. Chief Surveyor R. Montoya. Oh no, he's going to investigate himself.
Powering up.
Lost shields.
That's the last of them.
That's the last of them, huh? But where's the body? Good thing I didn't close the page. Missing engineer. Says he's supposed to be right there. Don't see him. One missing engineer. Oh, maybe it's this other thing. This other X. Aha. There he is. It looks like he died from a single shot through his helmet, likely from a sniper. I guess I'll take my reward. Okay. Great work. Did he give Tali? Oh yeah. Tali. I'll give her the Savant 8. Jeez, look at the upgrade. Holy shit. Tali's love. Omni tools. Ooh, and there's Quarian armor. Hey. I happen to have found some. And the Hydra Queen. Yo, Mantis V. Big armor. Nice. The slime, the sludge turtle. My boy's looking like Cherno Alpha. Shepard have any armor? Oh, this is a slight upgrade. Yeah, I'll take that. The Explorer, the Predator. No, nothing. Nothing good there. Any better gun? The Edge V. Nice. Kessler. Yo, the Radical. 173. Let's fucking go. Also, I'm not actually digging this this chemical round that's in there right now. I would prefer something that's just like boring damage. Proton rounds. Maybe getting past shields is kind of cool. That could be nice. Even if it does lower its damage by a lot. Maybe that's fine. Rex, what kind of shoddy you got? Tornado. Edge V. Edge V, huh? And Tali, you can take an edge. And Nada. Alright, everybody's getting upgrades. I haven't done this in a while. There we go. Hold up. Hey, well, you've been thinking, what if the mystery battle tome isn't Flesh Eater Courts? I mean, they would have just told us, right? What if it's a new army? That would be... Would they dare? I feel like at this point, at the tail end of 3rd edition, is not the time for a new army. New army feels like launch box combined with Stormcast, you know, dual army box, riding on the coattails of 4th edition kind of thing, right? But actually, no, hold on. They're doing the big narrative thing, right? You mean the start of 4th edition? I thought that's what I said. Did I not? I meant to say the start of 4th edition, but maybe it's the new Broken Realms, right? They're like, hey, the world is changing. Here's a huge narrative event. Broken Realms, except for 3rd edition. Maybe that's a perfect time to come out with a brand new army. And is it finally time? Maybe. Could it be? It's time for the Dark Elves. The Shadow Elves. Hello, sir. I found your scientists. They're all dead.
Say, Shepard, you didn't happen to find any of my engineers, did you?
Ahem.
Yes, all of them.
They didn't make it.
Their bodies, anyway.
Oh, I see. Well then, I guess it's better than not knowing.
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard. We owe you.
That's it? No reward? That's fine. The goodwill of my fellow humans is all the reward I need. Besides a reward. Is the consensus that Dawnbringers are distinct from cities? No. We're not sure. We just don't know. Maybe the new Cities of Sigmar comes out, and the two like, you know how the Ogre book has Gutbusters and Beastclaw? Maybe Cities comes out, and it's Cities and Dawnbringers. That could be. Like, who knows? Big secrets. But yeah, probably Dawnbringers is the next big. Dawnbringers crusading, cities defending, yeah. Seems reasonable. Oh, I keep forgetting to talk to Kaiden Alenko.
Anything you need, Commander?
Tactical appraisal?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Dr. Tassoni.
Oh, that's technically the last mission that I was on.
Easy on the eyes. I mean, if you like the bookish sort.
I do. But go on. Oh, I do.
Just remember, Lieutenant, I saw her first.
That's not what I wanted to say.
Only by a few
Weird.
seconds.
Okay. Anyway,
We'll talk another
we'll
time,
talk
Lieutenant.
later.
Commander?
What are the stats on the Omni tool? Oh, I can't show you right now. It was like the previous Omni tool had like a 5 in some of the stats, and this one has like a 40. It was humongously better. What's up, Liara? How you doing?
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Nothing important.
I just wanted to talk.
Of course, Shepard. What did you want to talk about?
Apparently nothing that I haven't talked to you about already.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Alright, does this mean Garrus and Rex don't have any new dialogue either? Okay. More missions, more quests. Am I supposed to get these out of the way right away? I don't see why not, right? I don't see why not. Let's get these out of the way. Argos Row Cluster. Damn, that music. So nostalgic. Alright, Argus Row. This is the Pinnacle Station DLC that I downloaded that they didn't add to the game because they couldn't find it. And they said it would take like 6 months to add it to the game, so they didn't bother. And then a bunch of modders and fans spent 6 months and added it to the game. But it's something you're supposed to do, I think, at the end. So I'll wait. Thayar is a large gas giant, traces of chlorine and sodium in its atmosphere. It was struck by an asteroid at least 12 kilometers in diameter within the last 100 years, superheating caused by the impact's atmospheric passage. A large bank of vicious storms, alright, along the equator. Good job. Saiba. Standard Neptune-type gas giant. Nice. Varmalus. Planet has an extensive network of subterranean caves. The Underdank. Gloomspite lived there. Here it is, Metgos. This must be the place. Rex, you're coming along. You two toots. Okay. Time to collect everything. Do you guys remember when Stormcast Dragons had the once a game 12-inch move in the hero phase? And then they nerfed it so that it essentially doesn't do anything at all. Almost. Do you think the current meta could just handle that? And it's not a big deal because a lot of armies can do that right now? Or is it... Or do you think it's still particularly egregious? Because you can play like only dragons or whatever. He's dead. Alright, well that's clearly a place I'm supposed to get a quest to go, I suppose. I guess I'll go to the main place first this time. Usually I go to the other places first. This time it's different. Damn, Rex's quest. This is gonna be good. Rex funny. You have to take a call. Did you give my thoughts on what I think the new army will be? Nope. I don't know. I'm bad at predicting what brand new thing the company could come up with. Just watching me drive this thing makes you annoyed? Imagine controlling it. This is hard. Oh no. Hmm. Wait. Yes. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. We are saved. All right. You want to know the annoying thing about this vehicle? So when I go forward, right, it goes forward. Now I'm looking right. So it turns right, right? That makes sense. Now what if I'm putting it in reverse? What should I do? If I look this way, it should back up counterclockwise, right? And it kind of does. Sometimes. Anyway, this has been a demonstration. What the fuck? So I have a few questions. The first question is, where's Rex? Oh, he's inside the vehicle. Frozen. Okay. Does it have the super jump jets in one? No. It has those. And they put you in they kind of move you backwards a little bit. It's not okay. Well, you know what? I bet this is the wrong planet. After all that. Rex is still playing with the magic boulder. This is for sure the wrong planet. Alright, Rex, we'll find your armor eventually. Maybe it really is part of the Pinnacle Station place. I just don't do the Pinnacle Station one, and there's a second quest here for Rex? Maybe? Yeah, Rex family armor, okay. Just gonna survey. Patushi is a sun-blasted terrestrial world whose atmosphere is blasted. Nice. Double blasted. Intai Say. Oh, nice, there's a colony and everything. Cool. Survey. Vebanak. In the atmosphere of Krypton and Xenon. That doesn't sound habitable. It is frozen. Sil Salto. Yo. When your opponent rolls all runs. Sil Salto. Tuntao. Thick atmosphere. Let's go. This is it. This reminds you of the comfiest non-gaming you ever did in Mass Effect 2. Oh yeah, mine the entire galaxy drive minerals. So you get those war effort points up. Alright, we're ready. Hidden structure. Time to approach the dark structure. Just reading chromatograms, launching probes, chilling. I found a mod that lets you probe an entire planet in one click. I looked for mods. There weren't a lot of mods for Mass Effect 1. The only ones I found were making Tali kind of look like how she does in ME3, making Liara kind of look like how she does in ME3, and getting this thing stuck and rolled over, and then backing up the mod. Running over that guy. Infinite sprint and putting, what do you call it? Putting the quest objectives on the map. Like the galaxy map. And so those are the mods I'm using in ME1. There's a lot more mods in ME2 and 3. And I downloaded like 1 million of them, and I wonder if the game's even gonna run. But it should be good. If they work, or if it works.
This is the place. My armor's here somewhere.
Nice. Let's fucking get it. Bunch of bad guys through this door. We'll flank him.
Go, go, go!
Alright, nobody's gonna go... Fine, right when I move. It's like they knew.
Go, go, go!
Oh damn, this pistol is a semi-auto? Jesus. Nice. New pistols, semi-auto. I dig it.
Go, go, go! Go, go, go!
Alright, that's not working.
Here it comes. Go, go, go!
Alright. I could have probably pressed a healing item, but I decided not to. Whoops, I mean that. Do that one. You heard there were lonely aliens in your area, so like the superhero I am. Hey, Poro Rider. Welcome, there's room for all. These aliens need to be saved. And they are in your area. 100%. We have to save the galaxy from single aliens. TJ Busta, thanks for gifting a sub. Damn, brand new person talks one time. Gets a sub. Thanks for the gifter. Please enjoy not watching ads and funny memes, I guess. Funny emotes on my channel. Okay, killed almost all the pirates. There's a door I have to go through, but yeah, there's the last guy. Alright, that guy went down quick and easy. Unlike those other ones. I could go upstairs or I could go through the door. I'm gonna, I think, upstairs. Any treasure? No. Oh, Tali's sporting that orange drip. Nice new look. So this is the treasure room. I'll take those. Shredder rounds. The Prodigy. Yo, nice loot. Lots of loot.
This is it. I can't believe my ancestors ever wore this piece of crap. But at least I've got it back.
It turns out it's not even good. Hey, that's great.
I'm glad we could help you get it back.
I might just be starting to like you, Shepard.
Rex touches his grandfather's armor, his expression. Thoughtful, perhaps. Krogan are hard to read. When he shakes off his bemusement and grips his gun with renewed purpose, it's time to move on. Alright. Is that armor the shit? No. Or it's just like a quest item and it doesn't count as armor, but it might be the Guardian 3. Hey, he's not wrong, but you know what? You got your special thing back, isn't that nice? I can give him the Prodigy. Everybody else has a multi-tool. Yo, the Scimitar 7? 200 damage. Let's go. You're pretty good. You mostly consume my AOS content on YouTube and rewatch the Slaves faction focus like 20 times. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful. Or entertaining, or both. Shin Bobby Briccolini lives rent-free in your head. That was a fun one to do. The Bobby Briccolini. I'm like, okay, this is kind of a funny joke in a goofy way. But what if I made him spin around with, what's that? Who was the dude in Street Fighter 4 that won his match and then stood up with his back to the projector, you know? And it shows the bad symbol on it. What? Who was that? I actually can't remember the name of the guy. But anyway, I wanted to do that except with Bobby. No, I know it's Akuma. I mean, who was the player? Because it wasn't Infiltration, because he didn't have his shirt off. Was it Nemo? Jeez, I don't know. Old guy fighting game questions. Oh no, I got stuck. Alright, Rex. You have your ceremonial big armor, even if you won't use it. Punko was the shirt off dude. Infiltration was the... Oh, you're right. Yeah, Punko was the funny one. Infiltration was not the funny one. You're right. And Punko was the dude where he would stream and sometimes he got angry because he lost. And so he'd put this transparency over the entire screen that was like red. And he'd type angry now over it. That was a good... He was some good fun. Angry now. Wait, why is there still an exclamation point there? Hold on. Alright. I did complete the quest. We're good. Just making sure. You're actually downloading the Street Fighter 6 beta right now. So many people are doing that. I'm not going to play that game, but it's not a principled stance. I just don't have time for a fighting game right now. And so I'm going to be like an audience member. I'm going to watch all the people play it and root for them and stuff. It'll be good fun, even if I'm not playing it. I'm hoping Geef is really good, so we get Snake Eyes back. That's hype. Hopefully Boxer is good, so we can get some good smug. So we can get some good smug footage. Your pyramid. Cool. Matriarch writings. That's a lot of money. 10K. Is this a thing? Well, we use this to Tony Hawk. Alright. Can I do a kickflip? Which prime? DOA is better. Thanks for the big primer. I appreciate it. For 17 months. Now watch this kickflip. Alright, that was more like a shove it. Let's see. I gotta catch just the wheel. Maybe that'll work. And a little bit more of an angle. I don't think I can do it. Sad to say. Oh well. Now watch this kickflip. Doesn't kickflip. I tried. Next up, Garrus mission. Just as soon as I mine this planet dry like an apple core. All resources must be consumed. So that I can... Yo, kickflip? No, almost. Pretty close. It was more like a... half flip, underflip, maybe. Heavy metal. This fucking boingy thing. Oh man. I've gone beyond annoyed. Like, I'm not even annoyed by this thing. It's endearingly shitty. Like a wretchedly ugly dog that people think is cute almost because of how wretched it looks. actually a genius at these mini games and nothing else in this game. That's my only power. The boosters accelerate in the direction you are moving. Yeah, although these don't. These just push you away. Also in whatever direction you're facing. So if you do it on like a mountain or something, it just pushes you away from it. I think they added these boosters just so if you get flipped over, you can unflip yourself. That was their fix.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
Look, I'm trying to get this big rock, okay? Which is outside of the operational area. Light rock. Alright, and that's it. That's all the places. We've been to the hidden structure already, right? We're good. First things first. Squad leveling up goals. Big barrier. And Tali. You respect their dedication to making the terrain all rocky and mountainous, but it sure does make the traversal hell, yeah. It do. But they probably just used a gradient map to auto-generate all the mountainous regions anyway. I mean, that's not a bad thing. It looks fine. You don't have to handcraft everything. Alright, Rex, tell me about your armor.
Shepard,
So, you'd rather be a merc than help your people?
I'm a fighter. It's what I do.
So?
Aren't you at all worried about what will happen to the Krogan?
What the hell do you want me to do about it, Shepard? I'm tired of sticking my ass on the line and getting nothing for it.
So you decided to go your own way?
I decided killing for credits was better than killing for a lost cause. I'm not like you, Shepard. I'm no hero. Bottom line, killing for credits simplifies things.
You ever think about helping your people?
I try not to. But there's a lot of Krogan mercs out there. I'm always running into them. Half the time I'm being paid to kill them. But that's just part of the job. You don't get to pick who your enemies are.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
So sad. Rex isn't a scientist. True. Sad, yeah. No, I meant it's sad that he thinks it's hopeless, right? And if he's right, then it's sad that it is hopeless. Actually. Herschel system in the Kepler Verge. And the Herschel system. Klugon. Funny planet. Alright, Fadili. Let's find the doctor. Garrus, you're coming with me. And I have like 1,000,000 levels worth of equipment and power-ups to give you. Let's get you an armor that's not weird and pink. Give him a logic arrest. I got plenty of these lying around. Huh. You do use a sniper rifle, don't ya? 175, 122, Naginata. Give him the old equalizer. These are doctors, right? So we're fighting organics. So I should give him Shredder rounds. And then just bonus dam. What's his other thing? His other thing is assault rifles, right? Yo, this Avenger 6 thing is sick. Double shreddies. And damn, alright. There we go. And Tali's good. I believe you have some leveling up to do. Oh, it's only 10. It's not too much. He doesn't have any like useful powers. I guess we could just blast his tactical armor, I suppose. He's got assault training. Adrenaline boost. So weapon damage, melee damage, or weapon damage and accuracy. Damping is actually overpowered. So maybe I give him that actually. What if we get advanced damping and then the rest in agent because it applies to everything? Maybe that's alright. I rarely use Garrus even though he's cool. Maybe that's fine. Shepard could get some bonuses. Maybe Lift or Shock Troopa. Best homie, yeah. Master Lift. What if I went advanced lift? And then like a bunch of shock trooper. And then eventually getting the health stuff way far away? I don't know. Spectre training isn't like too great. It's just kind of a catch-all if I have 1,000,000 points left over. I could just get more armor, I suppose, for the Master Shield Booster. It's only 10%. Barrier specialization is sick, though. Maybe we do Shock Trooper. Makes barrier sick. Plus bonus health. Lowers target's damage protection by 60%. It's actually sick. Oh, but it's only 10%. Okay. I'm gonna keep those 2 points, I think. Let's go in. Enemies? We're just running in circles. Do I even need to be in cover? Oh, we got explosives. More explosives. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't be killing these people. You know? Maybe they can be saved, even though they're enemies, and I was supposed to run past them. And then talk to the doctor. And find some way of saving them. You know? Like, maybe that's the case. Well. This is why we quick save, I guess.
Thank you. Thank you for saving me from those things.
Commander, that's him. That's Dr. Saleon.
What? My name is Hart.
Dr.
Hart. Get
Hartle.
me out of here.
Are you sure it's him?
Positive. There's no escape this time, Doctor. I'd harvest your organs first, but we don't have the time.
You're crazy. He's crazy! Please, don't let him do this to me.
Finish him.
Put him out of his misery so we can get going.
Gladly. Your days of butchering are over, Doctor.
No! Please! Please!
I was gonna let Garrus take the shot, you know, for RP. But then Tali just starts fucking blasting.
That was satisfying.
We're done here.
Good. Remember that feeling. That's how it should be.
That's how revenge should feel.
Well, I guess we're done here.
Saleon's medical equipment is stained with the blood of many species. Pale blue, violet, orange. And more than a few dark red, but his work has ended here. Time to head back to the Normandy. Yeah, they do only live like 40 years, that is true. They are a short-lived species. And usually in games like this, humans are the shortest-lived race in the galaxy. And all the other ones are like elves that live a million years and stuff. So it's kind of neat that there's finally a short-lived alien. And they're even more super science than us. You think Turians live about as long as humans do? Yeah, good point. I don't actually know how old Turians can get. I know the Liara aliens can live like 1,000 years. and Krogan technically can live, like, into the hundreds, like 300 for sure, maybe more. They just tend to die in combat. You bring down the average lifespan of the galaxy. I don't know about that. I think I'm increasing it. I'm killing people who kill people. So in a sense, I'm raising the average. Oh, is that it? It was only those? Okay. Alright, what do you have to say to me, Garrus? After that. Over the course of 3 games, Shepard has killed about as many people as the Reapers. Right, but the Reapers kill indiscriminately. I kill bad people. Big difference.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Something bothering you?
It's Saren. I'm starting to wonder whether we'll ever find him. He's always one step ahead of us, and he's got those damn Geth.
Are you trying to tell me I'm doing too many side quests?
We're getting close, Garrus. We'll find him.
I wish I had your confidence. I just can't stand the thought of him getting away with everything he's done.
True.
I know you're doing everything you can, and if anyone can catch him, it's you, but if there's anything else I can do to help, anything, just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it.
Well, you could do some calibrations.
Thank you, Garrus. I'll keep that in mind. Just make sure you're ready to go when we do catch him.
Yes, sir. I'll be ready.
Mass Effect is side quests? True. Of course. No goodbye? Jesus.
What is it?
Are you worried that the Council might be protecting Saren? I mean, they were really dragging their heels before. What if we find him, bring him back to the Citadel, and they refuse to act?
I don't think so. As I saw it, the Council didn't believe us because we had no evidence. And then we presented evidence, and they instantly believed us. So from my perspective, no. I don't think they were out of line.
I get the feeling this isn't a question. Speak your mind, Garrus.
You want to kill him.
Well, maybe we shouldn't give them the chance, Commander. In my opinion, Saren's too dangerous to be kept alive. Too much could happen. He could escape, or the Council might let him go. If we find him, when we find him, I say we make sure we stop him permanently.
Well, we did have evidence. I mean, we had eyewitness testimony that was highly suspicious. So technically that's evidence, I guess, but it's like the worst kind. As soon as we had good evidence, maybe I'll put it that way.
If Saren won't listen to reason, if he forces my hand, I'll kill him in a heartbeat, but only if it's absolutely necessary.
But what's the point in keeping him alive? It just gives him an opportunity to escape or convince the Council to listen to him. And what about the Geth? They might try to free him.
Use your head.
We know more about Saren's plans than anyone, but what do we really know? If we just kill him, we lose the chance to find out.
Yeah, I see your point. Do you really think there's more to know, other than the fact that he's a raving lunatic?
Maybe, maybe not. But it's not a chance I'm willing to take.
Yes, sir.
Can we get a party tier list at some point post-games? Of course. Naturally. At the end of every RPG, we do a waifu tier list, but not only that, a party tier list should be good as well. How did you get Max Paragon? There's a monkey glitch. I'm sorry, not glitch. Feature. On one of the planets, there's a mission where monkeys steal like a power core, and one of the monkeys has a bug where if you click the right monkey and then immediately save and reload, The monkey is still clickable, and every time you click it, you get like 10 Paragon. You could just mash. Maximum Paragon. Easy. And so that monkey is the source of all goodness in the universe, and all you have to do is pet it.
Oh, before I go, you said you're serving with Commander Shepard now? We saw him on the news here. He's cute. Later, sis.
And he's a human.
Tell me you didn't hear that.
Sorry. But I have eyes only for aliens. I hope you'll understand.
Afraid I did.
Oh, shoot me now. One of my sisters. That's Sarah, the youngest. Surprised to see you here, sir. Thought you'd be chatting up, what's her name? Tisoni?
Oh, Liara? Honestly, I really would be, but I need to progress more, and then she'll open up the next dialogue option. So to be perfectly honest, I would be. Believe me.
Liara.
I mean, why do you think that?
Scuttlebutt says you got a bit of a thing for her. I could understand why. The crew's off limits with the regs against fraternization. And at least she looks like a woman.
Do not misunderstand me. I am ignoring the fraternization thing 100%. Is that what you think?
You think I'm interested in Liara because she's the only one I'm allowed to date?
So you are interested in her?
Oh yeah.
Of course, it could be politics. Alien diplomat's daughter, us under orders to make nice with the bug-eyed monsters. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on Family Mail.
Ashley, don't be racist. Challenge impossible.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been
Family.
Me and my sisters especially.
All you have to do is
With
say
Dad,
family,
so
and
much. I had to help Mom raise them.
they'll open up. You raised your sisters.
After helping raise them, your sisters still talk to you? Amazing.
Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like your father wasn't around much. Wasn't your family stationed near him?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family.
Dad always wanted to be in space, but he didn't want to raise us or do anything. So he said some bullshit about space, and we had to raise ourselves.
Have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known. Cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
Oh, that's Tellison. Bored now? Damn.
I didn't know you liked classical literature.
Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had 12 versions when he retired.
It's a good piece.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad
You know, he
passed on a
can't
few years back.
hear you, right?
He's probably still watching, though. So behave.
Oh no, from the afterlife? I didn't think this could get any more cringe.
You mean from wherever we go after death?
Dead on, Skipper. He's with God now. That's
Pulling out the
not a
Dr.
problem
Phil.
with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Why would you think that that's a problem? Why would I have a problem with you believing in God in the year 20,050? When we have populated the entire galaxy. And there's no need for such oogly boogly anymore. Why would you think that's a problem? Are you a fanatic? You know, it's not my place to judge.
Your beliefs are your business. I'm your commanding officer, not your moral compass.
Just my commanding officer, huh? We'll have to see about that.
Let's keep it professional, ma'am.
We're on duty here, Williams.
Too bad. I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, Skipper.
Skipper.
Shepard.
Rex.
Good talking. That was a better conversation. Factually. Any Tali conversations?
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Hey, I'm glad you're feeling better.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Theron's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
Oh, she wants a prize. You guess what you so I guess we know who's being left on Vermeer. Well, you know what? They don't call her Ashley for nothing. Do we get the fuck the robot? Sir, this is a Quarian. She's not a robot. She's just in a boy in a bubble suit because she has no immune system. Because space. There are robots later that I think we can fuck. Actually, no. We play... I think we play Wingman for that one. I guess we'll have to just wait and see. This universe is a lot more spiritual than Star Trek. I don't know about that. A great deal of aliens in Star Trek, and in fact other cultures and stuff, always have religion. Like, they're butting heads with religion all the time. Whenever they land and they're like, these people believe in this, these aliens believe in this, so prime directive, we can't, you know, we have to pretend to be their god sometimes, we have to, like, not intervene. There's a lot of religion and spirituality in Star Trek. It's just usually like a teaching moment or stuff like that. You'd get down and dirty with Legion? Who's that? We haven't discovered that yet.
We've still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
What's so special about you?
It's my father.
What's
He's
so
the senior
special
member of
about
the
you?
Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave. For the
Oh, I
good of
remember
the
you telling me
Hybrid.
about that.
My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
Oh, Your Majesty.
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen. But it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
You must get all kinds of special privileges.
I probably had it easier than most growing up, but it's not all good. People like my father have enemies, and they're not above using me to get to him.
It's a lot of pressure.
It must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage, something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
Oh, so we need some giga present. What if we save the galaxy?
The work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian has ever done before.
Yes, I know.
Well, I don't know about
We're trying
that.
to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Saren, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth.
Okay.
They've changed significantly.
I can't remember what her present ends up
They've
being.
continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
I should go.
True.
See you later.
Going up. Any new doctor talk? I haven't talked to her in a while. Ooh. The answer is no. There is no new doctor talk. There's so not new doctor talk that the game has crashed. Press F. When did I last save? When was there an autosave? Oh boy. Oh jeez. We don't need to blame BioWare for this. I am running like 100,000 mods, but actually I'm only running like 4 for Mass Effect 1. Please don't be... Okay, good. This is only right after the mission. Nothing is fucked. However, is this a reproducible bug?
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Yeah, I need to not
Goodbye,
crash.
Commander.
So thanks for understanding. Uninstall the Doctor Talk Crash mod? True, I should.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Apparently not.
Wanted to talk.
Of course, Shepard. What did you want to talk about?
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Where's my little blueberry? Oh man, how do I unlock more of her quests? This is the empty room, right? Yeah, empty right now. Alright, so we blast through all the dialogue that we listened to already, so that next time they can have more for us to say.
Commander,
I don't have
Whoops.
time for this.
I do have time for this. I was lying. That was a mistake. You know there's a mod for this game that stops that from happening? It's called like the, you're trying to skip all the dialogue except for the decisions
Something bothering
mod.
you?
It's Sarah.
I can't remember what it's called, but
Wonder whether we'll ever find...
it stops you from when you're mashing spacebar to accidentally leave or talk to the next thing.
If there's anything else I can do to help, anything, just tell me. Can I ask you something, Commander? I mean, they were really dragging their heels before. What if we find him? And what about the Geth? They might try to free
We
him.
know more about Saren's plan.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yes,
no.
sir.
Shepard.
Oh, before I go.
Tell me...
Afraid I did.
Surprised to see you here. I could understand why. What's up?
Your family seems...
Yeah, with Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
After
Things
helping
were
raise.
tense between Sarah and me for a while.
Sounds like your father...
For always roaming with a hungry heart. Ulysses was my dad. So behave.
I thought you said...
That's not a problem with you, is it?
Your beliefs
Just
are
my
your...
commanding officer, huh? We'll have to see about that. I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much.
What's your opinion?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
I think she's being straight with us.
Hey, want me to ask her about her sex life? Might be illuminating.
What? I'll tell you about it later. You don't need to ask. I'll figure it out. But thanks.
That's between you.
Too bad those ruins got destroyed.
We'll talk later.
Looking forward to it, Skipper.
Please don't call me Skipper. You should have asked about the sisters. Oh, should I have? Damn. Let me go back. Do you suppose I still can?
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Glad you're feeling better. Are you royalty? Don't worry, you'll find it.
But it cannot just be
But why?
What's so special?
My father is
You're a
officially, I'm
princess?
just the same
Preferential
person.
treatment? That's a lot of pressure.
If I don't,
But what if we save the fucking world?
There's still millions of Geth behind the...
Hey, that's great. We'll find it, don't worry.
I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard.
I should go.
See you later.
I should go. Quick save before talking. Did the doctor teach you nothing? I'm learning. I'm in the process of learning. Look, combat in this game is dangerous, but talking to people is deadly. Basically, family of 4 sisters, her and 3 others. Family raised by mom who gave up career to take care of them. While dad performed a military in space. All sisters learned some self-defense. 1 gun, her marine combat, 1 Aikido. Aikido is still around. Another weeb sword stuff. Yo, hook me up with that katana user. Or the gun one. Anything but the Aikido. Dead scientists. In the Newton solar system? Jesus. Says Mose. Any surveying? Kaylin, Corey, Junkro. It is tipped on its side. Its north pole facing the star Newton. Nice. Unfortunately, the orbit of the moon Thonal has been slowly decaying since the system coalesced. Proximity is beginning to have tidal effects. Dynamo-like revolution through Theron's magic field is generating increasingly powerful electric storms. While some have suggested a replacement of Mass Effect drives in an attempt to lighten the moon, correct its orbit, the scale of such a project is too big. Oh, and a multiracial effort is underway to catalog and preserve the unique genetic diversity before the planet explodes. Exogen Corp and Heywoah Genetics represent the Alliance's share in the effort. Nice, let's land. The Aikido sister drops the pushy boyfriend if memory serves. Aww. The Aikido one could choke you in so many ways. Alright, interesting. Ashley came over while she was on deployment to walk her to school every day until graduation. It's about family. It's about family, right? Confrontation with ex-boyfriend, Aikido told Ashley, don't worry, I'll handle it. Did she in fact handle it? She uses Aikido magic and fucked him up. Oh, bugs. Are they the peaceful sort? He's dead. Is an ancient paper book with a Bostra outpost insignia on it. Look at these funny bugs. Just peaceful little bugs. Okay, little is probably an understatement. They are They're actually quite large. Excuse me, buddy.
Hostile contact.
Where? Oh, I guess nowhere. The only good bug is a dead bug. Yeah, I'm doing my part, man. I say kill them all. You find the idea of a bug that can think offensive? I don't know. You know, moths are bugs. It's the trivia. It's a little trivia. I don't mean anything by it. Aha, there you are. Well, almost made it in. Alright, that wasn't exactly my best showing. Speaking of Starship Troopers, did you see the co-op FPS that went into early access? You saw it pop up on Twitch streams the other day? No, I did not. They're making a video game out of it. I hope they missed the point entirely. And it's actually just like all in on not a parody at all or a commentary on anything, and it's just really like kill bugs, shoot bugs.
On my way.
You lead, I'll follow.
Rex is wearing pink and white armor. It makes him look nice. He's wearing green armor. At least as I see it. Tali's in orange white. Overalls. Oh, in your playthrough. Okay. Pardon me. Then you're right. You know, I should probably sell stuff on my ship the next time I go back to it. I bet I have a whole lot of shit to sell. I might be rich. I might be rich and I just don't even know it yet. That's a shepherd body. Something blew up. Alright. That wasn't so bad. You go around collecting all the minerals, you get $450 each. Alright, where can you check your mineral amount? Maybe it's on the quest screen. I've gotten a lot of minerals so far. At least it feels like it. Big mineral hunter. Alright, I'm a miner. You always like assault rifles. You forget which game makes you pick a gun. You always get the assault gun. There might be two. This one gives you all the weapons, but it only makes you good at like one of them. Sometimes I wish I could tell my party members only to use a certain weapon. They like to switch to a weapon they're terrible at all the time. And it's kind of annoying.
Stay back! I've got no grief with you. All I want is this bastard.
Please!
Who?
He's a madman! Mr. Toombs, you're insane! You need help!
It's Corporal! Corporal Toombs!
Mr. Toons.
You don't get to lie! Not today! Today it all comes out!
What all comes out? I'm listening. But I need you to put that gun down.
You don't understand. I don't want to kill anyone. I want to go to sleep without screaming in my dreams. I want the people who sent me to Akuz brought to justice.
Akuz?
Can't you see that Toombs is crazy? Shoot him!
No.
But if I can't get that, I'll have to settle for killing the men who took my life away.
Shoot him. We all want the screaming in our dreams to stop, big fella. But, a wise man once said you can't always get what you want.
What did the doctor do to you, Corporal?
We were on a cruise. When the Thresher Maws hit, my entire
What type of
unit was
cruise were you
wiped out.
on?
The Thresher Maws. The scientists were studying them. They let them hit our unit just to watch. I woke up in a holding cell. The scientists were delighted I'd survived. Now they had someone to run tests on.
What do you mean?
What kind of tests are we talking about?
You can't believe Toombs. He doesn't have any proof. I demand a fair trial.
Ever had Thresher Maw acid in your veins? I have. They wanted to see what it would do.
It's
They're part of
acid,
some
you would die.
organization, Cerberus, that runs secret tests like this. They treated me like a lab animal. This is justice. This man deserves to die. So, are you going to kill me or not?
Shoot him. This is the first Cerberus we are shown. This isn't justice.
You're better than this, Toombs. You're not like them.
Don't tell me what I am! Nobody knows who I am! Those bastards took it all away. They ran their tests until I screamed, until I cried. I couldn't remember my own name half the time. I should be dead, like my unit. I'm nothing. Why am I too good to murder him?
This is worse for him.
Because you want to see him squirm on trial as all his ugly deeds come out.
Hadn't thought of it like that.
Okay, I'm not a murderer. I'm worse.
I'm no
You're
murderer.
right.
They couldn't make me one. Just as long as he goes to trial. Maybe the screaming will stop now. I don't know.
It's over.
Those bastards can't hurt you anymore. Joker, tell the 5th Fleet we need a ship for pickup.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Doom stares morosely at the floor, lost in his memories. You give the scientist a shove towards the door. Your mission is complete. The Alliance courts will take it from here. However, scientist works for a big company, so they make him the fall guy, and nothing happens to the company at all. The tests continue. I thought you were going Paragon, or did you just want to max both? No, yeah, I maxed Paragon with the monkey exploit. And so I don't think you can lose Paragon, at least in ME1, as far as I've seen. Maybe you can. But now I basically get to choose whatever I want for fun. Unless it's Renegade. Heavy metal. Yo, 10k kind of big. Imagine how bullied he will be in prison. He has glasses. I don't know what prison is like in the far, far future. To be TBH. Maybe they rewrite your brain so you're no longer bad. And they're like, look, free will is a luxury for those who haven't fucked up. But if you abuse it, you will be rehabilitated. After all, we could just rehabilitate you the normal way, which only sometimes works. You know, trying to convince you and change your mind and everything. Or we could rewrite your brain, which is really the same thing. We just don't use words, we use electricity and genetic therapy. Now you're a good. Nice and docile, right? Demolition Man prison, yeah. Even find one social credit. Yeah, he's got to work on his social credit score. What a nightmare. Oh no, I didn't mean it. It's okay. It's still moving its legs and stuff. It's, that means it's still alive. The local fauna is okay. Get me back to the Normandy. Make a report to Admiral Hackat. Two points. Okay, that's fine. Oh yeah, let's sell all this stuff and see if I'm a millionaire now. Could it be? Scanning rocks is lucrative? It sure is. I mean, you have to go out of your way and you have to drive the Mako. But it's fucking... It's 10 grand every time you find one. It's worth. Oh yeah, there's a journal entry for... Hold up. Valuable minerals. What do we got? 10 out of 20 light metals, 8 out of 20 heavy, 12 out of 20 earths. We are exactly half done. Oh no, and 10 out of 6 gases. We got plentiful gases. We're like halfway done with all 3 of these in total. Not bad.
Looking for supplies?
I am.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
What do you got? We got 380,000. But what if I sell? Sell all junk. I don't know what counts as junk in this game. I'm gonna be honest. Medium armor. Energized weave rounds. I'm gonna keep all my upgrades that are like level 6, I think. Buffer, stabilizers. I don't use the stabilizers a lot. Medical interface. I'm gonna keep like 2 of everything probably, just to see. Tungsten rounds, shredder. This is actually the way you manage the inventory. There's got to be a better way. Logic arrest. Sell value 9. Okay. There we go. Hey, I'm almost a millionaire. But what can I buy? Rank 7 stuff for like 200k. Nice. Junk is a player assigned setting, so you can organize. Oh. Well, if I hadn't sold everything, I could take you up on that offer, but maybe there's a button you can hit or a way of sorting or something. Next mission. Although, how do I talk to Mayor Hackett? Or, Admiral Hackett? Is it from here? Or is it like a return to the Citadel and talk to him kind of thing? I guess it's probably a return to the Citadel and talk to him thing.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Oh, maybe I just have to click on it and he'll talk to me.
I reviewed your report on the situation, Commander. I'm glad to see you were able to take Dr. Wayne in alive. Now we can put him on trial and get some answers. Corporal Toombs seems to have found some closure. Hopefully with therapy, he'll have a normal life again someday. Thank you again for your assistance, Commander. Fifth Fleet out.
Nice. Thanks, Hackett. I'm thinking missing person. Let's rescue people who are missing. And also survey some planets. Yun Thorol, shrouded in thick atmosphere. Complex hydrocarbons. Antitara. Standard gas giant. Tarellan, a lifeless rock with a trace atmosphere of xenon and krypton. I remember reading about that one already. Missing person. The Majesty is a Kowloon-class modular conveyor of human design. Ship is a derelict. All compartments are exposed to space and the fusion plant is leaking. The damage is consistent with ship-mounted mass accelerator fire. Private owner, Captain Wilhelm. I suppose he screamed. Faint trail of radioactive particles, possibly exhaust from a sub-light nuclear engine drive, leads towards the nearby planet of Jawin. Level 1 cold hazard? No problem. I'm way over level 1. We're good. Rex. I finally read that. Candy wrapper? Yeah, just candy wrappers and stuff. Will you give me a credit for this? No. Alright. Yo, a big warning over the debris? Fine, I'll go everywhere but there first. How about? We landed on Hoth. Ooh, it's... Oh, damn. Not. Hello? Here's the person who's trying to mark the nearby mineral deposit when he died. Or was killed. Oh? Finders keepers. Am I gonna get shot? Take those 10K. $10,000 credits. Finders keepers, losers, dead pers. Losers, deepers. What do we have here? Some shelter. It appears to be no one left in this camp. The generator is still functioning, but there are no signs of the former occupants. Camp's computer notes several locations of interest. Nice. Once again, I'm going to go in a loop here, and then come back around and do the warning last. We're looping. This bouncy. Level 1 hazard. And the money is rolling in. Soon I will be a millionaire. It's just that easy. Survey some minerals. Look at some rocks. Also have a spaceship. It is six-wheeler and fly from different solar system to solar system. A gas trap! Run him over. Raise hell and praise Dale. Dale? Some trap. More like a XP present for me. And the surveying stuff, good work. You meant to ask, is Madison a nice place? We're making a tour stop there. You've never been to Wisconsin. It is a somewhat sparse, liberal city. Big campus. Big Capitol building looks kind of neat. That the city's kind of built around, in a sense, or at least downtown is. Has a great farmer's market. So if you're arriving in the summer, and it happens to be Saturday or Sunday, I recommend hitting up the farmer's market, which is in a giant circle around the Capitol building. It's a good stop. I particularly recommend the spicy cheese bread and the coffee. It's like bread that they have cheese inside of and it's baked that way. And there's just pepper flakes all inside of it and all over the place. Super good. Good for walking around. You'll be there in October? Never mind. Unfortunately, it's a summer-only thing. I heard an explosion. It's your mom's hometown? Nice. Blast them.
Take cover! Lost shields.
Shield's gone. Shield's back, please. Thank you.
You must die.
Oh, you're one of those big head aliens. That's bad for you.
You must die.
There's somebody over here. Are you behind this thing? Nope, they're upstairs. I'm coming up.
You must die.
I don't know if the quest is to destroy power junctions, but I see them, it allows me to shoot them, and so I shoot them. Maybe I'm wrong.
Area secured.
The venue looks cool, at least. It's just hard to tell. You stopped in some very cool venues and some really whack cities, true. I don't know the music scene really in Madison, because I never go outside, right? Aside from a farmer's market sometimes. We discovered the corpse of Captain Wilhelm. The MSV Majesty. His stiff fingers are wrapped tightly around a small data pad. A datum pad? Oops. What could it mean? Did Did you play Silbuza today? I did not play Silbuza. I played, Marcus? Hold up. Marco. I played Marco, the captain of the Serbian Worlds team. It wasn't a Silbuza. It was Serbian Silbuza. I don't know what you would call it. It was a fun game. And his army was really good and had a million different abilities that I was trying to keep track of. Just an actual million abilities and rules. And a plan that had like a 90% chance of actually causing me to lose instantly. Like turn 1. And he rolled the 10%. And so instead of 90-10 me losing, it was a game. And then it was back and forth, and I eventually won on points. But if you ran that game back like 8 times, I would probably lose 6 or 7 of them on that turn 1.
All targets down.
But sometimes better lucky than good, I suppose. Although the real OP, the real overpowered strat is lucky and good. So we're working on that. Working on that part. Will you be on the Serbian Worlds team? No. I think you actually have to live in Serbia. Because it's like a national team. I think those are the rules. And I live inside my house, not Serbia. You're a simple man, you see explosive machinery, you blow it up. I mean, it wouldn't let me shoot it if I wasn't supposed to shoot it. Your Honor. I rest my case. You think your top 2 boneheaded venues were the guy who tried to pay us with restaurant gift cards? Oh no. And the other guy who tried to give you car parts that were definitely not stolen as payment. Yeah, I was on tour with a band
Engaging target.
a few / several years ago. Because I was the videographer for it. And then we were gonna film a music video or 2, like during the tour at various stops. And so I got to see a lot of the, just like weird random backwater, kind of scummy, just weird stuff that happens to bands in particular and venues. You think the laws of Serbia is if you beat the team leader, you take his place? That was a practice game. It was a practice game, and one that he was kind of like doing up. Oh, big. Hold up. This thing is big. I just jumped over that. Did you see? Actually jumping. Alright. This is very hard to control because this vehicle is fucking terrible. And if that thing hits you one time, you're dead. Never mind. Never mind. It can hit me twice. I've learned from my mistake. Okay, we will press R to repair. And then I will change directions immediately so I don't get hit by that. And then it will chase me again. Alright, we can do this. We'll lean forward in the gamer position. Alright, and then it tries to shoot, and I immediately change direction. I got hit. Press R to repair. Everything's under control. Yeah, the sound is fucked up. Like, the screech of this guy is at like 100,000% volume, and the music is like gone. There's nothing I can do about it. I have music set to like 80% and sound effects set to like 20. And the game doesn't care. It just does. I mean, Shader, you stream. You know how video games are. There's a lot of video games. Got him. There's a lot of video games where you set the sound and you balance it all perfectly, and it actually doesn't give a fuck. It's just like, nope, the sound effects are going to be 200,000%, and the voices are going to be too quiet despite being at 100%. And then you start a cutscene, and the cutscene volume, whoever does the cutscenes, it must be in their contract that that shit cannot be controllable, and it will never be less than 100%. Streamer issues. Or maybe I'm just bad at sound, which I am, but it was rich. In real life, I wish. Oh, you mean I just got 20k from killing the big worm? Yeah. This vehicle is so difficult to control that killing the big worm is actually kind of a challenge. But it's fun. It, you know, it does look a little bit like a 40k model. You know, Jukes, there used to be a Forge World worm that looks very close to that. It was still around in first edition. They retired it in one of their 5 different series of slowly retiring all the Forge World stuff. I can't remember what it was called. Something Maw. Yeah, Dread Maw, that's it. Anyway, when you were listening to that, here's my sound. Dialogue 100, sound effects 40, music 80. Do we just... I guess this is what we do. I just need to do it more. What army is the Dreadmaw for? It's not for an army. This is when they were... This is early first edition, so they were still just figuring out what to do with all the Warhammer crap. And you could use it in anything. Because they're just like, please buy this before we ban it. Ahem. Did I miss any comments? People talking about bringing mercenaries to the Serbian team. Okay. Alright. Yeah, it's sort of like an incarnate, except it's not new. And so they just wanted to sell whatever stock they had left of it before it's gone, baby. Let's help Major Kyle. Major Kyle and Private Pyle. The Department of Motor Vehicles is one of your favorite directors. Oh, DV. You probably mean Denis Villeneuve. I like him too. A lot of people say his movies are too long and they're boring and nothing happens. But that means I'll like it. For the most part. They're like, damn, this sci-fi movie was too long and kinda nothing happened and it was boring. If that's what people say, I will like it. Especially if it's a slow burn psychological thriller or something like that. I'm in. Can I climb this mountain? Yes, I will try. Jay from Red Letter Media summed it up well. David Lynch Dune leans into the weirdness of the Dune series, and DV is a little more minimalist and shows the weirdness but doesn't treat it as weird. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Non-nationals for the national team are called mercenaries in the rules for Worlds and can be brought as long as the majority of the team are nationals. Interesting. That's quaint. I like it. This cluster of prefab utility shacks have a distinctly ramshackle look to them. A set of rover tracks lead away over the mountain ridge to the southwest. I like the little, hey, we're gonna narrate part of this. Major Kyle sounds like a B-list Nick cartoon for the 90s. Yeah, maybe. Maybe a little bit. You didn't know you could mark the systems where you have objectives? You cannot. It is a mod. It's a mod. But it was a mod that I felt it was okay to download. I'm not trying to, like, literally cheat, but I will download mods that give you, like, fucking quest trackers, which was not in the 2008 game. Infinite sprint, I suppose, because I'm not trying to worry about stamina. It's kind of a boring thing. It's not something you can level up. This car... Oh, do a kickflip. Let's go! 360 flip. Did you see that? THPS. Eat your heart out. Oh, yeah. I don't know if I'm going to be able to gravitationally recover from where I am here, but that's fine. Terrain dig site. What's this? The front of the rover is crumpled in upon impact. A glance inside tells you the occupants, probably a team of illegal wildcat miners, are dead. Debris is still sliding down the furrows left by its tires, silent in the near vacuum of the atmosphere. Next. This fucking vehicle. I love it. It's so bad, but I love it. It's the Power Glove. Oh, Shepard inner monologue? Could be. Maybe it's the DM talking to you, right? Oh no, I got stuck. I got stuck on that. It's the only thing I'm good at in this game is the override systems. I think somebody had an interesting comment, but chat was moving. Talking about the non-nationals, Mako is like a Votan model. It kind of does. But then again, the Votan model is supposed to be like a science vessel, or it looks like it. You were surprisingly really into the new Dune. You went in expecting to be upset as somebody obsessed with the first 6 books. I rather liked it. I don't think I've watched too many of his movies, but everyone that I've seen I've really enjoyed. So I'm a fan. That being said, I think I've only seen 2. There's Dune and the Blade Runner. But the Blade Runner was super good. And if I'm honest, much better than the original. The only way in which the original was better was like kind of inventing a lot of the style in the world. I will make it across. I believe. Did he do Arrival? Yes. Have I seen Arrival? Is that the one that Carl Sagan wrote, or is that an old one and I'm old? I see gold. one that Carl Sagan wrote was called Contact. It was not Arrival. I don't think I've seen Arrival. And confirmed old. It was the one where worms... Oh yeah, aliens show up and teach us language. It was the opposite of Independence Day. I don't think I have seen that one. I know the circle meme from it. And I intend on watching it eventually, but I haven't seen it. No worm man gods that surpass mortal understanding.
This is a private sanctuary. Outsiders are not welcome here.
I have to see Major Kyle.
I need to talk to the man in charge. It's important.
Father Kyle wants nothing more to do with the Alliance.
Father Kyle? You know what? I'm here to help.
I want this to end peacefully. If he doesn't see me, people could get hurt.
We won't let you take Father Kyle away. He protects us. We need him.
He needs my help.
The Alliance wants someone to pay for those murders. Let me speak to Major Kyle, and maybe I can find some way to help you all get out of this alive.
Wait. Father Kyle will speak with you. Head to the building at the far end of the compound. He'll meet you there.
Oh, really? Is that the building that's filled with bombs? I bet it is. Yeah, wait, real shit? Word? We get to maybe live? Alright, tell you what. He's in the bunker. Can I actually just shoot him? Huh. Who knew? Anyway, reload. I just wanted the seat. This is a fact-finding mission, okay? We're scientists. We're performing science. It was just an experiment. Stop resisting. I'm just here to talk. This time. You're lucky. Oh wait, that was just a cult. That was just a normal person. That wasn't him. Alright, we're collecting more data. Nothing to see here, citizens. Carry on. Got these weird chimes in the background. I know you guys are following Father Kyle, but have you heard the good word of the triple tap? It can set you free. It'll, blow your mind. Alright. Man, this complex is... Well, maybe I'll go in here. Any treasure? There it is. Space Waco, Texas. I'm catching wafts of that, yeah. Big save.
I am Major Kyle.
Oh, I couldn't shoot him. They stopped me.
We have no quarrel with you. Why can't you just leave us alone?
Where are the investigators?
What happened to those other Alliance officers? The ones who came before me?
They wanted to take me away from here. They wanted me to abandon this place, turn my back on my family. They spoke blasphemy.
Blasphemer.
I did what I could to make their end quick and painless. I had no other choice. It was necessary to protect my children. Only I can keep them safe.
That's me, like, mashing the trigger finger right now. I mean, yeah, they're not safe. You killed them.
The Alliance sent me to bring you in, Major. Can't you see this has gotten out of hand? Don't you understand you're endangering your followers?
I respect that you have come under a banner of peace, but I cannot do as you ask. If you take away their father, my children will be helpless.
What if I shoot you in the head, though? I mean, you can't help them now.
You ordered your followers to kill those Alliance investigators. You must face the consequences of your actions. Do you really want your children to suffer for your sins too?
No, this was my fault. My children are innocent. Pure. Please. I never meant for this to happen. I'm sorry.
He was just standing there in the empty room that looks like a gym. Well, consider the gains, okay? That's what this religion is about. He's not Father Kyle. He's Quad Father Kyle. Squats 7 times a day. I know this isn't easy, and by that I mean doing squats so much, but you have to go. It's faster than light travel. You won't lose too much. You won't lose too many gains.
You're doing the right thing, Major.
You'll get them back in a
Your
week.
children will be better off for it. Come on.
Wait, if my children see you taking me away, they won't understand. They will attack, and you will be forced to kill them all. You have shown me the error of my ways, Commander. Now you must give me time to explain it to them. It is the only way they will understand.
Where could I sign up?
Give me 1 hour. After that, I will meet the Alliance authorities at the gates of my compound and surrender without violence. I give you my word.
There are no chairs in their offices. They just, you T-pose and then maintain a squat for like 8 hours of a workday. Just shaking. You know what? I believe you.
If you betray that trust, you and all your children will suffer.
I will not betray you, Commander. Thank you for this.
Your pilot can have an Alliance command patrol pick Major Kyle up. I just hope you know what you're doing, Shepard.
You should return to the Normandy and notify the Alliance of Kyle's surrender. They'll want to dispatch a ship to take him into custody.
You lead. I'll follow.
You're damn right. Where's Garrus? Is he safe? He's safe on the ship. Don't worry about it. Husbando is okay. Are the calibrations? I don't think he does calibrations until ME2. From what I recall. Take it. Yo, I learned something else. When I was looking up mods for this game, people ship all sorts of stuff, right? Because it's a game. It's like a dating sim that's pretending to be an RPG that's also pretending to be a shooter, right? And there are people who ship Tali and Garrus. And you know what they call that? That pairing? Calibrations. Fucking brilliant, the people. The psychic power that goes into this kind of thing. If we could somehow harness it, we would already have flying cars. Yeah, calibrations. It's fucking perfect, isn't it? And apparently, if you don't date Tali, or Garrus, I guess, it's canon. Which is all at once not surprising and kind of interesting. Because on one hand, it's not surprising that the two best, like the best waifu and the best husbando would get together because they're just the best, right? And nothing else is good enough. But then also, it's interesting because I actually don't see them. It doesn't make much sense to me. It feels like a strange pairing considering their personalities. I'm gonna be honest. But, I suppose there's weirder things. They've been through a lot. They got a history together, right? Oh, please, I can do this. Yes. Femshep Thane fan? Ah, yes. Mm-hmm. You are in it for the tragedy. Get your tissue paper ready. It's gonna be a tearjerker. No. Okay. Well, let's maybe turn this way. Technically, this is not level terrain. Oh, but that was level terrain? Alright, I'm gonna take your word for it. And that's it, right? There's mercenaries here. I don't know if I... Did I go here? I can't remember. And also there's warning, so I need to go by the warning to kill the big worm. Wait, I did kill the big worm. I think I'm done here. I think I did everything. I remember distinctly killing the worm. I looked cool, and it was almost like I was good at the game. I wouldn't forget something like that. You just can't remember them talking even once to each other through all 3 games. It's rough to conceptualize. I suppose, but also like, your 2 party members that you have, like whenever you get into an elevator, a lot of times they'll talk to each other, so maybe it has to do with like what party you chose, perhaps. Because I noticed that, like I went onto the Citadel and Tali and Liara are just chatting it up. I'm like, oh, okay, interesting. This is how it works. What mods would you recommend for new players? A Schoolboy the W. For Mass Effect 1, I recommend, and I'm just going to be describing these mods because I can't remember what they're called, but one of them is called LE1 Community Patch. It fixes like 1 million bugs in the game. And LE stands for Legendary Edition. 1, as in Mass Effect 1. So LE1 Community Patch, it fixes like 1 million bugs. 2 is Infinite Sprint, because it doesn't actually give you a real advantage besides just not wasting your time. Get the Pinnacle DLC, which they removed because they lost it or something and didn't feel like adding it. And so the community put it back. I don't even think I'm exaggerating there. It's like, it's actually that. They didn't feel like it. There's a mod to put your like quests on the galaxy map, and that's just pure quality of life, really. Instead of having to back out of everything and then check your quest and go back in. Aside from that, I don't think I have any other mods. If you want Tali to look like how she does in Mass Effect 3, and you want Liara to kind of look like how she does in Mass Effect 3, because their looks change a lot in between games, you can get those 2 mods, but really, you know, depends on how much of a Coomer you are. Naturally, I have both. And what else? There's a mod to make your ship one of the destinations in the Citadel transport thing, just so you can get to it right away. And that one's kind of nice. And that's what I have for ME1.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Here's my little blueberry.
Of course, Shepard.
But no dialogue updates. Alright, she's gotta... Maybe I have to do the matriarch thing first. Did you get the Keepers one? No, I just actually did it. I'm like, nobody's gonna want to watch me do this on stream. I'll just do it off stream. And so I found all 20 Keepers. And then I went on to Nexus mods to find like ME2 ones, preparing for Mass Effect 2. And I saw a mod that says, like, puts all the Keepers on your map mod. And I'm like, you son of a bitch. So I guess I recommend that one. You know, do that. Get that one. Because that quest is like pretty annoying. Unless you do that. Although in Legendary Edition, you only have to find... You have to find like 1 less Keeper than normal or something like that. Thanks for the follow. Schoolboy the Dub.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Admiral Hackett here, Commander.
Oh, that's right. I have another mod that shows a hologram in this scene just because it's cool.
We sent in a team as you instructed. Kyle's followers have disbanded, and the Major surrendered to us without incident. We'll make sure he gets the help he needs. To be honest, Shepard, I thought this thing was going to end in a bloodbath. I don't know how you did it, but you saved a lot of lives. Congratulations.
Nice. It all worked out. I'm kind of surprised, actually. The source code was corrupt, and they delayed. Yeah, if they had to rebuild it, it would take them 6 months. And the funny part is, they were right. Because it took the modders 6 months to come out with the mod that added it back. So their prediction was correct. It was a 6-month job. Let's go for hostile takeover. Besieged base, maybe. Ooh, I could do both. Which one? Hostile takeover? Cactus? Nah. Which system? This system. Let's go. Dude sounds like the most tired man in the civilized galaxy. I like it. That's exactly how I want my YouTubers to sound like, my admirals to sound like, people giving me missions. If I'm trying to look up like tech support advice or something like that, I want the person to sound like that. That's how you get the best troubleshooting tech support. Is a person who just sounds like they're fucking done with it and they smoked for 20 years. I'm just like, alright, here's what you do. You're gonna download this. I put the link in the description. Let's just get on with it. This video is brought to you by no one. Alright, so here's what your problem is. Emmy music hits different, nostalgia oozing, yeah. I'm big time nostalging over this. It's been 12 years or something since I played this. Modders that work out of passion are generally faster than salaried employees. Yes. But sometimes, money really does solve problems. And so they're very restricted by what they have access to. You like a YouTube video where it's casual to the point where the person seems like you just walked into the room and they were going to be talking about whatever it is anyways? Yeah, and I think kind of adding to that, you can tell when someone is excited about what they're trying to tell you, and you can also tell when someone is fake excited about what they're trying to tell you. And I really like the former, and honestly, the latter turns me off. And there's a special, like, humor that I get from somebody who is not excited about it, and also is not pretending to be excited about it either. Oh, who's that Age of Sigmar guy? Russ Veal, right? Or is it Vus Real? I can't remember which one is his name and which one is the word game. I think Russ Veal is his real name, and Vus Real is the word game one. Like, when he's going over a new battle tome, he is so disinterested in what he's talking about. He's not excited. And he doesn't sound like it. To the point that it's actually pretty entertaining for me. Oh, there's something to shoot up ahead. Red bars on the minimap. I think I can get out. I'm gonna look at this rock real quick. Platinum deposited. Not excited and not pretending to be as you is Heywoah when anything 40k is shown. I don't play 40k. And I'm not trying to play it. I'm just not interested. Which is weird because, you know, normally, in a vacuum, I like space and sci-fi. way more than fantasy, for the most part. And yet, I really like Age of Sigmar, and I'm just kind of uninterested in 40k as a game. The setting is really cool in 40k. But just setting isn't enough. And like story and characters I feel are a bit different than setting, and also as a game. I'm just not interested in a game where literally half the armies in the whole game are Space Marines of different colors. And every alien looks awful. It's like a really boring, obvious copy of something cooler that came before it. But, you know, it's just like my opinion, man. There's no accounting for taste as far as aesthetics are concerned. It just doesn't hit me. Different people like different things, it's fine. No big deal. Can you die?
Vigil deployed.
Rex, my line of fire. He's simply too big. I keep shooting Rex. I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to. You're just huge. You're just fucking big. And you're still at fucking full life. Atali died in 1 millisecond. I mean, that's kind of like how it's supposed to be, right? This is fine. And then there was one. Oh, that hurt. That actually really hurt. Good work. Good gun.
Medic! Medic!
Crime. Well, he is the crime boss, right? He's the main guy.
Incoming!
Yo, should I use a power? I don't do this a lot. Get lifted. And then I'll just shoot you. Okay, that's actually pretty good. You know what? I should do that. I should press that button more often. That's a good button. Helena was right. These guys had quite the operation going. But that's all gonna change. One down, one to go. Heh. Alright, searching for treasure, catching up on chat. It always feels more responsive, reactive too. Best part of 40k is it feels more flexible to make up your own special OC lads. 40k does? Okay. I get the impression as an outsider that 40k is a little bit more strict about stuff like that. About making up your dudes, right? Because there's like chapters and, oh, it has to be this color or whatever, but maybe that's kind of a thing of the past. There was a really early thing that happened in first edition Age of Sigmar where we had this big like community issue and Games Workshop like officially answered it and everything. We're like, do you have to paint your Stormhost the color of the rules you're using? And the answer was no. You can paint your guys whatever color and just use whatever rules as long as you tell your opponent. In other words, they chose, like, creativity, I guess. And it was one of the best early decisions they could have done. Now, there's a downside to that. Well, it's an up/downside. That's kind of both. What's happening? Why is he doing this? Why am I moonwalking? Maybe we save just in case. Just electric sliding towards the aid station here. Anyway, the downside to that is if you ask a 40k player, who are Ultramarines? Like, what are their colors? Who are the Blood Angels? What are their colors? Everybody knows blue. Everybody knows red, right? If you ask an Age of Sigmar player, what's the color scheme for the Celestial Vindicators in Stormcast? Which is like an equivalent thing. You have chapters, you have storm hosts. Almost no one could tell you what the color scheme is supposed to be for that. Or even who they are or what they do. And so the downside to all this creative freedom is that what exactly everything is by the book in the lore isn't hammered in so often. As a Stormcast player, you feel attacked? Don't worry. It's okay. I play ogres, I don't even know what color scheme all the ones are supposed to be. It's the fact that the setting is a whole-ass galaxy makes it feel big enough to just do whatever. Oh, true, yeah. Maybe you haven't read enough AOS lore to get the bigness. Technically, they're like humongous infinite planes of existence, but they're kind of like planets. It's, you know... You can't touch the scale of a whole universe and or galaxy, right? I think both games have been moving towards that direction. Because that's probably just good for them. If both games have like a whole universe-ish, where you can make up any your dude's lore you want, it turns out when players make up their dudes, they become attached to them. And it kind of endears them to that, and it just helps them get into the game in a sense. And so I think they realized, man, both of these games should just be kind of infinite in different ways. And Fantasy felt like just Planet Earth, where they straight up took like the map of Earth and crossed out Africa and wrote Lizard Man or something. I didn't play Warhammer Fantasy, so I don't know what those things are, but in Age of Sigmar, they're like, what if it was basically just a big universe? So that you could do anything and come up with any of your dudes that you want. Kind of like Planescape. Did I get the thing that I was supposed to get in the Syndicate? I've been talking, and I wasn't paying attention. What was this thing called? This was called... Besieged Base, I think. Maybe it wasn't. Was it Hostile Takeover? Because it's flashing. Blind Streamer. The two crime lords are located in the blah. You killed the first. Oh, okay. I just have to go to the other places. It all makes sense. 100% sense making. Or I went to like the wrong area. And I missed something in that base that I'm now driving away from, and we will have to double back in the future. Unknown. Has Edition 40k has made the entire system be paint whatever you want, play however you want. Yes, it's the correct choice. I approve. Age of Sigmar is really hobby focused, and particularly where I happen to live, like Midwest AOS as well. We're all just, let us be creative, let us do a bunch of hobby, let us come up with our dudes, and I don't know, seems like a good thing for 40k as well. And 40k will never have the problem of nobody knowing who Ultramarines are and Blood Angels are. You know, they've had 40 years to make sure even normal people probably know who Ultramarines are. Even people who don't know anything about 40k. It's just AOS hasn't had 30 years to develop everybody's knowledge of what the Stormcast chapters are, right? No one would really tell you anything if you used Ultramarines to say Blood Angels, and it wasn't an enforced thing, only at Warhammer World events, yeah. I think most people just want to play the game, right? You know, I ain't trying to actually guy myself out of not playing a game with someone. Unless they're like a jerk or something, right? It's like, I don't know. On your sheet it says swords and I see axes, you know. Like, really, who would do such a thing? Yeah, there are that guys in local game stores and stuff, but I feel like you hear more about them than there really are. You got into AOS by writing up a paragraph to justify a faction of all Dark Elf executioners. Those dudes are badass. Yeah, they're the ones with the gold helmets and the big serrated swords. They used to proc 2 mortal wounds on a 6 way back in the day. And they're a little stiff, but they hold up. The models anyway. Hold up among the best of the Cities of Sigmar stuff, which is like a collection of pretty old models, but they hold up pretty good. Okay, I believe that the Syndicate hideout, I simply missed 2 other routes in there, and there's got to be more crime bosses, and I just missed them. Because there's no other things on my map here. And so we are, as I sadly predicted, doubling back. Alright, round 2. I missed a door. Should have looked at the map. Losing the 2 mortal wounds was sad, but you stood by your boys for the drip. Look. If you win, and you didn't look cool doing it, did you really win? Anyway, that's my thoughts on it. Maybe the moonwalk was part of the problem here. Yeah, because there's nothing here. I can see. Perhaps I have to press a button somewhere and that thing will open or explode. Also, if you lose, but you looked cool losing, it's like the ultimate consolation, right? You can snatch a little bit of victory out of the loss. The guy said it was, oh, he was on another, the princess is in another castle. Okay. That would make sense. Holly, are you alright? You just taking a knee? You're just tuckered out? That's fine. Girl, you rest. I'm gonna keep killing crime bosses over here. Take 5. All Quarian women do. Eat hot chip, take a knee, and science. Create AI and get killed by it. Anomaly. I might go to the anomaly. Be Turian, sexual, and lie. Yeah. You don't know what that means, would you agree? It's probably an old meme by now. All girls do is, what is it? Check they phone, eat hot chip, be bisexual, and lie. It was some, like, completely stupid Instagram post or something like that. It became immediately hilarious. And ultimately malleable. Yeah, it's an older meme, sir, but it checks out. You think Soulbound has done more important world building than GW? True, you will find me not disagreeing. I actually agree. Soulbound has been excellent for that. And I believe it's official. Like, they ran it by the IP caretaker brand guys and everything. Although I guess I would have to look into it. No. I don't think he's gonna make it. Oh, nothing? Dude, this looks like my house. You don't even have anything on the walls. Oh, that's efficient. Nothing. I guess all the cool stuff is outside. Any treasure around the back? No back treasure. Syndicate hideout, there it is. Alright, we'll start here. Go through there and end there. Back to the Normandy. Route planned. Has anyone looked at really specific books like the Anvil Guard one interests you? For Soulbound. The campaign I was in took place in Anvil Guard. And I thought it was really cool. It's weird because I think it's the most interesting city, but it's also the only city they've really fleshed out a lot. So is it the most interesting city? Or is it just the one that we have the information about? And once all the other ones are fleshed out, maybe something else will be cooler. Is AOS D&D? Pretty much, yeah. AOS tabletop RPG. It's a pretty decent tabletop RPG as well. They have a new idea or two that I think is kind of charming and works pretty well. Like the combat zone system is pretty interesting. And it's ultimately probably just better than random 30-foot, 50-foot, 90-foot areas and just kind of inventing distances when you're gaming. And then some other stuff. Obviously some of the pricing on some stuff is kind of goofy, and there's a lot of bumper bowling rails when you're building a character, and when it comes to stat pie and how powerful certain abilities can be, you know, it's kind of simplified, but I liked it for what it was. Just quick and easy. Getting to know the AOS world. Settlers Gains has some really fun ideas. I don't think I've seen that. I was in the campaign that Mephisto ran with Vince and Tom and Strength Hammer, but I haven't kept up with it. After the campaign, I haven't gotten more books or looked into them or anything like that. Although I plan to whenever I get around to it, because there's some cool stuff in there. The Rogue Trader game has you hyped? You mean the tabletop game? Oh, I shouldn't have done that. There are rocks up there and I didn't notice. We're going back up. Oh, you mean, video game. Yeah. It has the potential to be pretty cool. And the type of game that I would like. So I don't know that I'll follow it closely, but I'll consider, I don't know, when it comes out, I'll watch some vids, might pick it up. I like long RPGs in space, what can I say? Help. And we're good. Okay, everything's under control. Yeah, Soulbound game would be cool too. That's a lot of development time, though. But I'm a patient man. I'll wait. I'm that video game player that if you tell me your game is delayed for 4 years, I'm just like, no problem. You do what you need to do. When it's done, release it. You know, I understand. I'll wait. I will wait for quality. No need to release a Fallout 76 on me. I'll wait. Don't worry about it. I know that's financially bad to do, actually. And everybody wants the game to come out now and stuff. But I'm one of those people who has infinite patience. There's plenty of games. Ship it when it's done. Don't worry about it. There's the entrance. What if a game is delayed for 4 years and then they cancel the PvE anyway? Then I won't buy it. It's quite simple. However, good Overwatch meme. Although rumor has it, they already knew they were going to cancel the PvE and had moved people off of that even before, by a little bit, Overwatch 2 released. Although that might just be hearsay. I don't have a source.
Watch out!
Oh, too early. Wait, is that Krogan gonna stand back up because he's a Krogan? Yes. Are you actually dead now? Yes, actually really dead. That crime boss was far weaker than the other crime boss. First one I found was way better. Maybe it was a better crime boss, but not better at fighting. Second crime lord defeated. That's both of them. No doubt Helena Blake will be overjoyed to learn that these two scum are no longer a problem. Now all I have to do, all we have to do, is kill Helena Blake. And then the world will be rid of all three crime bosses. The 2 in Overwatch 2 was a lie? Yes. Yeah. There's nothing to about it. It has like an HD texture mod applied to it, and a different monetization system that's worse. And that's it. And there's no more double tank, I guess. Now there's only 5 people on a team. Which is like, whatever. Okay. What a tragic series, Overwatch. Someone could make a really interesting 2-hour documentary all the way from Project Titan and what that was supposed to be, to the work done on it, to Overwatch 2. It's a Shakespearean tragedy that you thought couldn't get any worse, and then every time something happens, it gets worse. Alright. Damn, the next time I go back to the Citadel, I'm gonna have like a million quests to turn in. It's gonna be non-stop dialogue, manual reading, live word reading. And finally, the destination. Diablo Immortal is so good. Good meme. Is this an out of season April Fool's joke? Holy shit. Nice kickflip. That was a Varial kickflip. Good work. I guess Varial heal technically. Question, if you're streaming for so long and so often, when do you have time to work on videos? When I'm not streaming. It's very simple. We kill the Batman. And work on videos when I'm not streaming. Like, all the time. Like, I'm sleeping, I'm streaming, and I'm working on YouTube videos for me. And I'm doing other editing and contract work in between all that other stuff. I am live or working or sleeping. That is my life. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Except to get paid way more for doing all that. So I don't have to take contracts ever again. But, you know. Remember that quote. But you're always streaming. It's content month. Bounty Hunter Heywoah. Parasocial activity counts as social activity, I suppose. I don't even have to go outside for it. That's the good stuff. Speaking of going outside, except it's not speaking about going outside at all. Almost 1 a.m. Time to work on projects till about 6. And then tomorrow, Waifu weekend. Let's fucking go. Anyway, thanks for watching. Got a bunch of quests done, saved parts of the galaxy. Working on saving lonely single aliens in your area. Anyway, TY for watching all day. Hope you like the AOS game on TTS and the Waifu Simulator in space. See you guys tomorrow for next stream. I'm gonna look for somebody to raid. Nobody. There's only like 19 people, but I'll still raid somebody, right? And it's gonna be someone. Usually I try to raid Age of Sigmar people, but there aren't a lot of those, I'm not gonna lie. So you might get dropped off in a random place. And I mean random. Be nice. Please enjoy my outro. See you tomorrow.